If you've ever wondered how to physically and mentally prepare your body for a race, I think this is the video for you. What's up, everybody? My name is Arop. I am a professional track athlete for Adidas, Canadian Olympian, and World Championship bronze medalist in the 800 meters. Today, I want to show you guys what I do for my warm-up routine. I've been doing the same warm-up since 2016 when I first started training for track, or slight variations of it for the past 6 years. Mind you that what worked for me may not work for everyone else. This could also serve as a really good workout depending on where you are on your athletic journey. One thing I like to do to start my warm-ups is approximately 2 to 3 hours before my race. I would just find a nice quiet area, listen to music, usually something that would calm my nerves, something that would help me focus and get my mind prepared. So the first part of my warm-up, I always start with a light jog.
I typically start warming up an hour before the call room times, or about an hour and a half before the race. Remember to take into account hydration and bathroom breaks. The key to a good warm-up for me is to feel my body out. There's no finite distance or time for each drill, and it always depends on how my body is feeling on the day. You don't want to do too much or too little.
The second part of my warm-up would be the arm swings and skips. So there's slight variations to it. I usually do forward arm swings, backwards arm swings, or reverse arm swings, and then I'll do like 90-degree elbow arm swings, and then I'll just do a skip with exaggerated arm swings. So yeah, this is almost like a full body movement. Still not full intensity, is still the beginning stages. I may still be about 50 to 45 minutes out, so I don't want to do too much too early. After that, I'd like to follow up with some side shuffles. Do side shuffles with the arm over my head, crossing them, and then follow that with karaokes. And with these, I'd also add a knee lift. So once I complete those, I'd move on to the quad stretch. These are just like pull on the ankles, lift up the ankles, something to get those muscles activated. And the next would be leg kicks. So I like to do just straight leg kicks, reach my arm out. Usually I'd start low, and then as I get more comfortable, increase the range. You don't want to start out too fast. After that, I always finish that up with floor sweeps. Once I've completed that, I go find a fence, a wall, anything that I can lean on, and I like to do my leg swings. So leg swings, I always go side to side and then forward and back, usually about 10 to 12 times each way. Once I've completed the first part, the first half of my warm-up, I go into my activation. So I like to do glute bridges, fire hydrants, donkey kicks, etc. These exercises will be even more effective if you use a band. Mind you, it is a bit more challenging, so if this is your first time doing it, maybe don't use bands to start. I also use this time to do other exercises that my physiotherapist might prescribe to me, or just small things that you might want to get out the way before you start doing the speed drills. Onto drills. I usually start with A skips, B skips. A skips here, you want to just focus on staying tall, using your core to stabilize your body. You can add a slight arm swing to it, but I really want to focus on that exaggerated knee lift. The B skips is the same thing, except now on the way down, you're not kicking straight ahead, but you're straightening the leg and landing underneath you. After that, I would do A runs or high knees. So similar thing here without the skip. Now you're just continuously lifting the knees, and then follow that up with B runs. So this is more like a cycle. After I finish the A and B skips, A runs and B runs, I move on to straight leg bounds. These are just getting more force into the ground, and then the regular bounds. So I like to almost exaggerate my running here. So just every step has to be large. You're trying to get force, you're trying to create distance, horizontal distance. And then at this point, I'm very well warm, so I like to finish up with just anything I might have missed. So here I did some high knees and into leg kicks. I like this because it just gets me a rhythm. It's also a fun exercise to do. And then I like to do butt kicks as well, because when I'm running, this is a natural motion, and I want to make sure that I'm getting my heel all the way up whenever I start to increase the pace. I like to finish my warm-ups with 3 to 5 strides. They're usually between 50 meters and 75 meters. This would be increasing intensity. I would be increasing the intensity usually from like 65 all the way up to like 95 or 100% by the end of it. So at this point, I'm already warmed, and I'm all warmed up and ready to race. I hope this video helps everyone who watches. Yeah, I think warm-ups are essential for every sport, especially track and field, where you're pushing your body to its absolute limits. You want to make sure that it's prepared for that. So here are just some basic facts some basic things that I've read on warm-ups. It helps dilate your blood vessels, gets oxygen to the muscles, raises your temperature of the muscles, allowing for more flexibility and range of movement. And it also helps injury prevention. Well, there's everything you need to know about my warm-up, and I think at some point I will make a video on the cool down and my stretching routines. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.